Cheap Not Broke on Instagram and TikTok at Cheap Not Broke.
Cheap Not Broke fam. Welcome back. Happy Monday. Thank you all for tuning into the live show. If you haven't, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It is greatly appreciated. We are on the road to 20,000 subscribers. So every subscription, every like is greatly appreciated. We thank you all for tuning in. And if you haven't, please head over to cheapnotbroke.com. Take a look around, see what you see. Got a lot of cool, good stuff over there. Got the podcast over there. Got a lot of good stuff over there for you. Tonight, college still worth it. Hear a lot of people talk about college. Should you still go? Because college costs way more than what it used to. Hell, it does. What about it? What's it going to be? That's a good question. What is college going to cost in 2050? That's a good question. But is it still worth it going to school? Should you still go to college? Should you not? Is it worth it? Is it worth the money? Because you got a lot of things that come with college, student loans, study, all kind of stuff. It has its pros and cons. A lot of pros and cons. I'm pretty sure if there were more pros than cons, it wouldn't still be going on to this day. So that's the question. Is college still worth it? Now, do I think college is still worth it? It depends. It depends on what you're doing. It depends on what you're doing, what you're going to school for, what you want to do. Everybody don't need to go to college. Everybody doesn't need to go to college, but everybody needs to make money, and everybody shouldn't take out student loans, but everybody got to pay for college that goes. So it's a rock and a hard place. It's a rock and a hard place. But is it still worth it to go? And yes, it is still worth it to go. But you got to be strategic and be smart about going to college. Now, if you're going to college or you graduate from college, shout out to you. Drop your school in the comments where you went to school at. I went to the lovely North Carolina A&T State University, Aggie Pride. So I think, is college still worth it? Do I think so? It depends. Yes, I do for some, and for some, no. It depends. It depends on where you're going, what you're going for. That's really what it boils to. What you're going to school for? How much does it pay? The major sounds good. Oh, I'm going to school for be an art major. I'm going to school be an engineer. Okay, well, how much does that pay? Because when you major in something, it doesn't have salary attached to it. That's not the case. When I went to school, when I was looking at all the majors, it didn't say accounting pays this, engineering pays this, computer science pays this, journalism pays this. It didn't say all that. It didn't say all that. So when I went to school, it was more you better go for what you think is going to get paid. Or some people went to school what they like, but I don't know if that's paying now. A lot of people I know switch majors. I went to school for accounting, graduated a degree in accounting. Hard as hell. Did I bruise through with A's? Nope, did not. I was a C, B, sometimes D student, but I made it up out of there. I didn't make. I had no desire to make straight A's or AB honor roll college. Man, it was hard. It was college was hard. College was hard. I had to study. I mean, people like, oh, he's gonna go party and have fun. What the hell, you not? After your first semester, you do all that. After that, you ain't doing all that partying and stuff, man. You gotta study, man. You gotta study. You really gotta study, Pat. Because if you don't have grades, you can't stay. It's not like you just go kick it. Like, no, you gotta make sure you have grades. You gotta have at least 12 credit hours when you going home. So if you only get 15 credit hours, if you only have 15 credit hours to start with, and you drop 2 classes, man, you got a problem. You'll pull your financial aid, and that's it. They don't call home though. They're not going to call home, send your parents a letter. That's your problem. So you're gonna have to figure it out, and you can't go home because you got a lease or you got you're in your dorm, so you're in there for the whole semester. So if stuff's going bad by midterms, you can't just go home. So college is college ain't just for fun, just to play. It costs money to be there. But should you go? Should a person go? I think it depends on what you want to go for. If you want to go to school for medical, you gotta go. You gotta go. And if you don't want to go to college, well, good luck with medical school and grad school because you got a whole lot of school left. So, college, oh man, college is expensive. My loans reminded me to study. Man, shout out to YouTube user. Man, student loans, bro. So I'm gonna get into the whole student loan part in a minute because I can talk all day about student loans. I know those well. But college, should you still go? Is it worth it? If you're going for medical, yeah, you gotta go. If you're going for, I don't know, some jobs, you just gotta go. If you want to go into being anything corporate, probably gotta go. Probably want to go if you're going for anything like nursing, school teacher, you gotta go. Um, Management, I don't look. I don't think you gotta go to college to be nobody's. It depends on what you want to manage in. Because let's be real, whether you go in accounting, whether you go in communications, you're not just about to graduate and be nobody's manager. Nobody does that. You about to be entry level. You can become somebody's manager later, but you're not gonna start off in management. Even though you major in management, you're not gonna be nobody's manager. That's not happening. So, what else? Communications. I don't know. It's a lot of it's a lot of majors out there, but it's only a few. It's only a few that really pay. Everything in the business school pays. Everything in engineering building pays. Communications building, not so much. Computer science building, those jobs pay. Jump in here if I'm missing anything. What else can you go to school? English. I don't know about that. I haven't heard anybody. I don't know. Math. Yeah, you can math. I don't know specifically what you're going to go into as a mathematician. I mean, you're not going to go to college for mathematics and become a math teacher. You're not doing that. That's a waste of the money and your time. So I don't know, but the thing about college costs a lot of money. You got to pay for your dorm. You got to get a meal plan. Your first year, you got to get a meal plan. They're gonna make you get a meal plan, and you got to pay for books, and then you got to just pay for everyday living. You need money. You need money. You're not just about to. All right, well, I got a dorm and I got my meal plan and I'm straight. Nah, that ain't gonna work. You still got to go out. You still got the weekend. You still got the weekend, and you still want to go do some stuff. You're not gonna just want to sit in the house. So you still want to go out, have some fun, do some stuff. All that stuff costs money. All that stuff costs money. And that's all aside from just tuition in college. So when you go into school, it's like, man, how much does this really pay? And YouTube users said, how much the loans, man, because they add interest. You're getting hit with interest while you're still in school. So what you pay, what you take out the money for, that principal loan, it's not going to be that when you finish. It's going to be more than that. It's going to be way more than that. And you got to really think about that. Does it make sense? Does it make sense to me to do it? I don't know. I think, but the thing about college also, you got to figure out if you're going to go in state or out of state. Out of state going to really hit you. I went out of state. Out of state cost me. They had in Florida, they had Bright Future Scholarship. And my parents like, you should stay here and go to Bright Futures and get Bright Future Scholarship. I wanted to go out of state. So that was on me. And yeah, I got to pay for it, but it is what it is. But in state and out of state is a big difference. Big difference in money. Huge difference in money. So speaking of which, I went to my school and pulled up how much does it cost to go to school? Because it costs a little more to go now than when I went, but it still costs. And tell you something else about school. They got a lot of BS fees that are associated with school. You got a whole lot of fees and expenses that you got to pay that are outside of tuition, outside of your meal plan. It's a couple like probably an extra $2,000-3,000 and just miscellaneous expenses. You got your you got to pay your fees to when you go to the like basketball game, football game, all that comes included. So your freshman year, they throw all that in there because they're assuming you're gonna go. So all that's included. Your freshman experience, administration fees, you got to pay a lot of stuff. So it's college costs a hell of a lot more than what they show you on the paper. But let's check this out. So this is my school, North Carolina A&T State University, located in Greensboro, North Carolina, and this is how much it costs this year. 2024 2025. So yeah, they already got it coming up because spring is school is out. The school is ending in May. Yeah, if they're not out, they're about to get out. So yeah, they already got how much it costs to go on campus. It says how much does it cost to stay on campus. Tuition is $3,540. Living at home, $3,500. Wait a minute, hold up. If I live at home, oh. Wait a minute. Hold on. That don't make no sense to me. If you live at home, why you okay? That's tuition. Tuition's the same for everybody. I'm thinking about room and board. Okay, so that's how much it costs to go everybody. It costs $3,500 to go to. You can pay for that. I don't know if that's a semester or not. It probably is. Yeah. You're not going to school $1,500. I doubt that. Fees. Didn't I just tell you about the fees? I just told you about the fees, didn't I? Just said something about the fees. $3,200. $3,200 in fees. Come on now. And listen, whether you do it or not, you got to pay that. Student insurance. Do you got to get student insurance? No, I don't think so. If your parents got insurance, you got to pay that. Housing, 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 housing. Now, if you live at home, why you gotta pay housing? Don't you got? Aren't y'all paying mortgage or rent whoever you stay with, or if you got your own place? Why you gotta pay that? I don't know. That don't make no sense. But right here, between 6,700, 6,700, right here, 35.54. Right there. We about to close to that 10. Meal plan, $4,218. So we about at 14 grand right there. Books and materials, 1,500. Transportation, 1,500, because they got the little Aggie One bus that takes you around campus. So you got to pay for that. Whether you get on it or not, you got to pay for it. And personal. I don't know what personal is, but personal is $2,400. So it costs okay, this is probably for the this I don't know. This is probably for the year. This is probably year. $25,622. That's how much it costs to go in state. In state. Ooh, that's if you live in the state of North Carolina. Now I um I was able to become a resident of North Carolina because I had a job and I was paying state taxes. I was like, look, I'm a resident and I got an apartment. So I was able to get in state after my second year. Now let's look at this. Out of state. Ooh. On campus, $17,000. 17 compared to that 34. So listen, what they're paying for the year, you're paying just to go. Dang it. What they're paying, look, come on now. What they're paying for the year, it's 25, it's a little bit under. You're damn they're paying just to go. That's tuition. And y'all gonna be in the same classes, but you from a different state? Hey, is that the state taxing you or the school? Who is asking for all this money? $3,200 in fees. All right, that's the same. Housing, same. Everything else is the same. $39,000 to come out of state. Woo! That's a lot of money, baby. That's a lot of money, baby. Oh man. 30 graduate, 30 grand. Distance learning, 14,000. That's a lot of learning. Let's see. While we here, let's see what they got. What are the majors? What are the majors? Majors. Let's see what you can major in. Let's play who pays and who pays or not. There we go. There you go. Let's play a game. What pays and what doesn't pay? Because you know all of this don't pay. All right. Accounting, yes, it pays. I can attest to that. Accounting pays. It damn sure does. Adult education, who you teaching? School teacher? I don't know. Adult education, you got to be teaching grown people. That like night school. You're not going to college to teach no night school. X, that don't pay. Advanced certification in family consumer sciences. I don't know what that is. A question mark. I don't know if that pay. Advanced materials. What kind of materials? You talking about rocks, concrete, dirt, soap, juice? What kind of materials we talking about? Wood? I don't know. So Joint School of Nanoscience and Nanoengineering. Okay, advanced materials. That might be nanoengineering. That might pay. But advanced materials, just at face value, I don't know what that is. Nanoengineering, that pays some money. Advanced waste management certificates. Oh, College of Agricultural and Environmental Sciences. That might pay. I don't know. Agricultural and Environmental Sciences, College of Agriculture. So I don't know. That might be going like, I don't know, farming, because I know agricultural. So we are an agricultural school, and people do go there for agriculture. So they got like a huge farm. I don't know anybody who went to school for agriculture. You know, like farming. I mean, I don't know if you got to go to school being a farmer. Yeah, I don't know about that. Agriculture and Environmental Science, College of Agricultural and Environmental Sciences. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anybody who graduated from agriculture and environmental sciences. I don't know anybody who works in those fields. So I can't say that pay. Applied Engineering Technology, College of Science and Engineering. That probably pays. Applied Mathematics, College of Science and Technology. That pays. Oh, okay. Science and Technology. Y'all get different. Bioengineering. We know all that pays. Biology. Yes. Bioadministration. Built Environment, College of Science and Technology. Did anybody major in built environments? I don't know what that is. Business info technology, chemical engineering, sure that pays. College of engineering, you get all the engineering jobs gonna pay. Let's get down to wow, hold on, wait a minute. Cybersecurity, that's new. That was not available when I went to school. I don't think cybersecurity was available when I went to school, but I'm sure that pays because you are in the engineering building, and you're not walking out the engineering building without making 100,000. Post baccalaureate certificate in degree certificate in data analytics, College of Science and Technology. I don't know. Electrical engineering, yep, that pays. English, College of Art, Humanities, and Social Sciences. Uh, what do you do if you major in English? What kind of job can you have? What can you do? Amen to accounting. You damn right, E. Shout out to E. Hey, hey, accounting pays the bill. Accounting has been paying the bills for a long time, and it's going to continue to pay the bills until the comedy pay the bills. On YouTube, something else got to pay the bills, but until then, hey, accountants keep my ass off the street. Thank God for it. Let's see. Environmental health and safety. I don't know what you like. The safety patrol. You people who got the vest across the street. What is that? I don't know. I'm joking. I don't know what that is. Family and consumer science. Social work. Social work. That's a state job. You're not about to get. Hey, social work ain't about to pay. I don't know. I don't think social work pay no $250,000 $300,000 a year because it's a state job, and state jobs don't pay a lot of unless you get up to change. I don't know about that. I don't know. Family planning. Nah, that ain't paying. Finance. Yep, damn right it is. Food and nutritional sciences. I'm sure that pays. I'm sure you can find that. That's something. I'm sure that's a good job. Geomathematics. I don't know anybody. Majored in that. Graphic design and technology. Yes, you can run your own business, have a graphic design, go work for somebody. Graphic design is everywhere. Yes, that pays. I know that pays. History, you know damn well you ain't about to make no money. As a historian, unless you're gonna have like a YouTube channel or what, you're gonna be on TikTok telling stories. I don't know what you're gonna do. Where you gonna work at? The museum? Where you gonna work as a historian? I don't know. Human lactation certificate. No. Certificate. No. Industrial sciences, but y'all get the drift. All these majors, they got a lot of majors on here. Sociology, speech, they got a lot of stuff on here. Whole lot of majors. But some of these pay, some of these don't. But they got a whole lot of majors on here. This is not bad. School not doing pretty good. All right. That's doing pretty good. That's pretty good. So they got a lot of majors on there, but hell, you got to pick something that's gonna pay. And then not even that. Where the hell you gonna work at? Cause where you go, cause look, Greensboro's a little small town. You got to leave, baby. You got to leave. You got to stay. When I got out of college, I stayed. I was working at O'Reilly Auto Parts. O'Reilly Auto Parts. Oh, you know what I'm talking about. I worked at O'Reilly Auto Parts for 4 years. I think I worked there 3-4 years. Before that, I was working at Merchant's Tire. So I was changing tires and oil in college. I was changing tires and oil in college. Everybody else had jobs working retail at the mall. No, I was changing big ass tires, and oil, getting the shit burnt out of me with hot oil. That's what it was. I found a job working at Toyota when I got out when I got out of high school. I was working there, and my mom found me a job. I get a call. My mom calls me, said, "Hey, I found you a job." I said, "Where?" "Don't worry about it. I'll tell you when you get home." I'm like, man, all right, damn. It's exam time. I'm not really paying attention to this. I come home. My mom went home, interviewed, and got me a whole job. Changing tires and oil because I was working at Toyota. I was working at Toyota at the time, so I was doing this, changing tires and oil down in Florida. Transferred my job up to North Carolina, and I was doing that, and that's how I made my living. I had to pay my rent and pay for my books, but that's what I was doing. I was doing that. Then I got tired of that. Because man, I was dirty, man. My hands was always black and dirty. You know what, man? You can't get no women with your hands like this. Like, look, I'm like 19, 20 years old, and my hands look like I'm 50. I got to do something about this. So I didn't quit. 2008 came when everybody got fired. I was one of the people got fired. I was like, damn, I need my job. I was lost, but I thank God I was still in school because it'd probably been tough to find a job. Got hired at O'Reilly's, stayed there until I graduated, and boom, that's what got me through. Because shit, you need a job in college unless your parents going to give you some money. I don't know what you're going to do. You want to go out and have fun. You do a little traveling. You need some money. You got to eat. You need stuff. You need stuff in your dorm. And then when you get your apartment, you need stuff. You got to have a job. So tuition, we just saw the tuition cost. Tuition, $25,000, almost $40,000. Dang. So that means if that's 40, that's 1 year. So 25 times 4, that's $100,000. And if you come out making a salary $100,000, you're already in the hole. Plus interest. Now, but here what we didn't talk about, there's a lot of scholarships out there. You don't have to get no loans. You don't. You can go to school for free. You can go to school for free, get some I had a little bit of scholarship money, but definitely not enough to get me over the hump. But I could have probably did better. I thought I was going to get a football scholarship. So I thought football was going to pay for school. It did not. It did not. But you can get a lot of scholarship. There's a whole lot of scholarship money. There's this girl in my class. She got a scholarship because she was left-handed from Coca-Cola. She got a scholarship left-handed from Coca-Cola. But my school was kind of, they weren't the best at telling you about scholarships. Some of these guidance counselors are trash. They don't tell you about the scholarships. They don't tell you about the career paths. They don't do nothing. So you really need like an active guidance counselor, or somebody in your family or somebody to really be looking out for you on the journey to college, because you can go in, you can spend a lot of money that you don't need to spend. You can go to school for something that you don't need to go for, and you can go way too far from home and don't have no help. So you kind of need somebody to help you, guide you through the whole college thing. It's expensive, and you need to make sure you're getting the most out of your money, getting the most bang for your buck, because you don't want to, like I'm telling you, man, you don't want to get screwed over in college. But a lot of kids aren't going today because, like I said, it's a lot of money. You just saw that. Everybody's not going to get the scholarship money. Everybody just don't have it. So, like I say, trade school is a good option. I don't like trades. I don't like just saying trade school. What kind of trades? What do people do? And how much does that pay? Because you say trade school, like, okay, well, what is a trade? Listen, whatever trade it is, you can become the boss. You can become the manager. You can come and start your own company and do your own thing. You don't have to stay there. You know, like some people go to college and you'll start working for a company and they never know what it's like to work on their own. You can work for a big corporation and you're always up under the watchful eye of the corporation. They pay you every 2 weeks. They make a lot of money. You know you're not going to lose your job. You're straight. Me, I work for a lot of startup companies, ran out of money, been fired. Oh, man, I've been through some hell in my career, baby. I've been through it. But look, it's a part of it. And without college, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do all that. And with college, I still got to pay for it. I'm still paying student loans. My student loans are high, man. My student loans, my student loans, about $400 a month. Oh yeah, my student loans are up there. My student loans are up there, and that's private. I gotta pay those. Education loans, man. Listen, education loans, as your student Department of Education loans, they're not on your ass like that because the government don't make money off like that. But if you got private loans, oh, you got to pay those. You got to pay those, or they'll screw your credit up. You got 60 days to be late, or you're in the hole. They'll call you every day. It is crazy. It's crazy what the hell they do with these student loans. So anybody in college, or you got any kids going to college? You graduated from college? Drop a comment. Let me know where you went to school. Shot your school out. Where you went to school and what you major in. I went to North Carolina A&T, majored in accounting, still stayed in my field. A lot of people jumped out of the field. They didn't even stay in college. Not college. They just jumped out of accounting. A lot of people like, oh, accounting's boring. This, that, and the fifth. Look, I didn't have a choice. These student loans, I got to pay them. I don't have a choice. I didn't really, I didn't have the ability to just go switch careers. I got a call. I moved to LA. Quick story time. So I moved to LA in 2013. And when I moved out here, I graduated college. I stayed in Greensboro like maybe 3 years after I graduated. Couldn't find a job. I was going to move home to go teach. I was doing stand-up comedy at the time. And I'm like, you know what, man, I'm going to move home to go teach. And I was like, man, I was borderline depressed because I'm like, shit, I got to move back home to the room I grew up in and stay with my parents. So I was like, oh, man, that was bad. I flew home to a teacher's conference. And oh man, it just wasn't good times. But a buddy of mine, he just came back from LA. He was like, hey, we know a couple people out there. So two of my buddies that did comedy, they were staying out in LA. Said, man, Malcolm, come on, visit, man. You're good. Came out here 4th of July weekend. I kid you not, y'all. I walked off the plane, took 2 cents for the air, said, oh yeah, this is here, baby. This is home. I said, I'm coming out here. I knew it. Some things in life, you just know. Don't nobody need to tell you. You don't need 20 minutes to figure it out. You just know. Like some people say love at first sight. It's true. I don't know about a whole relationship in person. That's a whole nother thing. But some things you just know. It is what it is. So I moved out here. I mean, damn, I came out here July, 4th of July. Buddies took me around, did some comedy, and they just kept, being in my ear. Hey, man, you need to move out here, bro. You're not going to make it in North Carolina, bro. Everything, look here, man, you got what you need. I'm like, you know what, man, I do need to move. My lease was up. So by the shit, I came back home. I said, man, I'm making the jump. I moved in October. It took me 3 months. I started my job at AutoZone 2013 in January. I had no idea I would be in LA by October. None. I like, you know what? My lease is up. I'm just gonna figure it out. Something's gonna happen. And boom, I moved out here 2013. I was working at AutoZone part-time because I transferred my job. They couldn't transfer me full-time. I had to call like every store. My job was to call around. They said, look, we're not going to transfer you. If you want to go, that's on you. You got to figure it out. I had to go around and figure all that shit out. And found me a job. Bam. I found me a job, started working at AutoZone. And then maybe 2 weeks later, I got a call from a temp agency. It was called Hips and Curves. I was working at a plus-size lingerie company. So it was wild. You used to see all the designs, and some of the models would come in there and the lingerie. It was wild. But that was my first job. And bam, since then, boom, I've been doing accounting, and here I am now. But I say this to say this though, real quick. You don't know where life's gonna take you. Sometimes you just gotta go with your gut. You don't know everything, but some stuff you like, you know what? This feel too good. It feel too right, and you gotta go for it. That's kind of how I was moving to LA. I did that, and boom, here we are. Oh, North Carolina A&T Accounting 2, now corporate real estate. Accounting skills definitely need help. Yo, North Carolina Accounting 2, now corporate. Hold on. I know who the hell he is. Okay, I know who he is. Oh, I know who he is. Drop a comment. We went to school together. We had class together. I know who the hell I'm talking to. I've been talking like this some random person. I know who he is. All right. YouTube user Norfolk State. Shout out Norfolk State. Did I go to Norfolk State? I never went to Norfolk State's campus, but I did go to Hampton. My first year, I went to Ferrum College. My first year, I didn't start off at North Carolina A&T. I went to Ferrum College, played football. Then I transferred, and I went down to Hampton. Went to visit met some girls off Facebook, and just took some road trip down there on the weekend to hang out with some girls. That's wild. But shout out to North Carolina, Norfolk State. Damn, what y'all are the Rams? HBCU love. Shout out that. Weber State University. Yo, Johnny Hall, shout out to Weber State University. Let's see. College today should really be considered one of STEM based on majors. Everyone else should be trade school, community college, or entrepreneurs. That's true. Yeah. I mean, honestly, they don't really present all that's out there for you. Because like I said, it's a long list of majors, and it's going to take you a little bit of time. Look at us. We'll just slide through the list. It's a lot. You got to really go through and read it. And those descriptions aren't that great. You really don't know what the hell that stuff is. I didn't know what I was getting into when I got into accounting. I started off as a chemistry major. I was going to be a chemistry major. And then I'm like, nah, these balancing, I just wasn't entertained by that. I said, well, you know what? I like money. Let me go study money. And that's what we're going to do. Yes, sir. We did speech together. Yes. We had speech class. Oh, man. Who we had? Speech class. I forget the guy. Speech class. I remember speech class. I remember I had an online speech class, and I forgot. I took my first online class my junior year of college, signed up for it, forgot all about it. Because y'all wasn't used to taking no damn online classes. Man, I get a email at midterm. I'm failing. I said, the hell, it's speech class. Forgot all about the class. Didn't check my email. Didn't check, because we had Blackboard. I didn't check nothing. So college was you're gonna grow up. You're gonna grow up in college. You're gonna grow up in college, or you're gonna leave broke. It's a good experience. Like I say, you only got how many choices you really got? Either you're going to college, you're going to the military, or you're going to work. Where else you gonna go? After you get out of high school, you get out in May, June, July, whatever. Okay, cool. Either you're heading to college in August, or you're going to the military in a few months, or you got to have a job lined up, or you're just sitting around chilling. it's not like you got a ton of unless you got some parents with some money and they just gonna give you some money. But even still, let's say your parents got a lot of money, they give you all your money. All your friends gotta go because their family may not be rich. They gotta head out. I gotta go to college or military or go to work. So you're gonna find yourself with nothing to do. So you gotta find something to do after school. College, you gotta figure it out. You gotta figure it out. But shout out to everybody for dropping your school, man. Shout out for everybody dropping your school. And I don't know. Do I still if has anybody asked me should they go to college or not? I got a cousin in college right now going to FAMU, but I don't know a lot of people going to college like they used to. I definitely don't know a whole lot of people that go to college like they used to. But I don't. But you know what? You really don't need to. I'm gonna be straight. If I was in college right now, I would be trying to make it I would be trying to make it on YouTube. I would I'm gonna work my ass off so my YouTube channel or my online business would pay me by the time I graduate. I don't have to get a job. I'll still go stay in school, but I would try to do my best so I don't have to, go work a regular job. That's not what you want to have to do. So but yeah, man, we are over time. We got to get to the next segment of the show. But real quick, before we go, one thing about college and think about student loans. Hey, if you're not paying your student loans, pay your student loans. They'll ruin your credit. You'll have late payments on your credit. It can get real nasty and ugly with these student loans. You got to figure something out. Just don't let it ruin your credit. Just don't let it ruin your credit. That's what you don't want. You don't want them to ruin your credit. Student loans, you cannot get rid of them through bankruptcy. They are with you for life. They changed the law, I want to say in maybe the late 80s or the 90s. Student loan companies had the law changed saying you can't file for bankruptcy and charge it off. Now, here's it real quick before we go. What people do with student loans, this is another hustle. This is a hustle that people do. Some people have opened nonprofit organizations and they do whatever they do through nonprofit. They do it for X amount of years and you can get your student loans forgiven. That's your educational loan. Those are the loans through the federal government. Now, the loans that are not through the federal government, they are not going to forgive those. They will not do that. Your Navient loans, well, it depends on who's servicing your loans because they change the servicers and all that. But I'm telling you, the private loans, don't play with them people. Make sure you pay your loan. You'll mess around, won't be able to get an apartment, won't be able to get a car, a home. You won't be able to borrow no money. And you got to fight like tooth and nail. And you have to get like a lawyer and all that other stuff. You don't want to go through that. You don't want to go through that. So yeah, let's make sure we're doing that. All right. Let's take a quick break and we're gonna be back with the interesting news.
Look like you need some money. My name Top Dollar. Listen, your car is raggedy. I got what you need, okay? Listen, I'm the neighborhood loan shark. I loan people money. I'm the bank's bank. When the bank need money, they call me. And for Top Dollar, I get loans, okay? I got checks, cash app, whatever you need. If you need money, call me. Don't go to the check cash bank. They'll cheat you. I'll beat you if you grab my money. I got cash. I got money. Oh, shit. I got all the money. I got all the money. All the money, okay? I ain't no preacher. I'm a loan shark. That's one of the big fish. I eat the goldfish. I ain't no fish fillet. I get the money today. I got what you need, all right? So you need to call me, all right? My name Top Dollar. You need some money, call me. If you need to get your coffee, start making all that damn noise. I come sleep out in my house. You need some money, call me. Top Dollar. You need to get your head out of here, man.
All right, we are back with interesting news. And you know what, man? I had to bring this up. This shit is wild. This is wild, man. This is crazy to me. This guy, I don't know if it's true, but I feel it hit home because I used to drive for Uber for a little bit. And check this out. Let's check this out. This guy, he says he drove for Uber full time in Cleveland, and he took home $17,000. And wait a minute, $17,000. That's crazy. But here's the worst part about it. Where is it at? He said he made last year. George made more than 109,000. Listen, somebody show me the statement. Uber provides the statement. You can't put $109,000 and not show no proof. You can't just say that. I don't believe it. But anyway, Greg made $109,000 earnings from ride hailing, according to documents viewed by BI. But after Uber's commissions, car maintenance, and gas, he took home $17,000, which is about 16% of his gross earnings. Well, Greg got to be the dumbest person in America to continue to drive and only take home that little bit of money. That don't like $109,000. Can you really make $109,000 driving Uber? I don't think so. Because number one, Uber, I don't know if you're on the lap you've driven or not. Uber controls the algorithm. They control who you're picking up and when. You don't have no control over that. And they set the prices. You are just driving around like a chicken with your head cut off because you don't have no control over nothing. You can get in the car and drive for 20 minutes, no hits. Or you can get in the car and have a hit every 15 minutes because it's all dependent on the software. So it's not like you can, when you say, oh, I'm making an average of X, $17 an hour driving an Uber. No, you're not, because the rates go up and down. Check the rates day by day and see how much that is. It's not the same. It's not the same. You're not making as much money doing that as you think. You still got to pay car insurance. You still got to have gas. And if your car if you get hit, now what? Car might be out. If this is the only way you're making money, now you don't have a car, you can't get around, can't make no money. Or let's say it's not that bad. Your insurance goes up. Now you got to pay more insurance. All this stuff. It ain't what you think it is. It ain't what. Now I used to do it because when I did it, the fares was good. They used to hit you up. Hey, we paying $5 extra, and the rates was good. And I ain't had nothing to do. I used to go drive from I used to go out there like 10 o'clock to about 1:30. So I used to go out like 3 hours. And I used to go out because that's when the rates were up. When people are going out, people going to dinner, going to the clubs, they charge people more money. Now, when people are coming home, like around 2, 3 o'clock, I'm not about to do that because you're not about to get drunk in my car and talk crazy to me. I had to whoop your ass. But that's here nor there. But I'm just saying, I didn't want to drive around that time. It was crazy. And then here's the craziest thing about Uber. One night, I'm in LA. I pick up a guy. He has to go to Anaheim. It's 12:30 at night. If you know anything about California, Anaheim about an hour and some change away. You got to go out there to Disney. Here's the thing. When you go drop somebody off, like you take this long ride out there, who you going to pick up? It's 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning. Ain't nobody out. Don't nobody need a ride 1:30 in the morning back to LA from Anaheim. So you got to drive all the way back and you don't make any money. Now I'm told, I haven't driven in some years now, but I'm told the software is different, that you can, they have a way to make it so you can make some money back on the back trip. You don't make no money on the way home. You make $0. You can drive, I don't know, let's say you get a 2-hour ride somewhere and it pays you $150 to go out there. You make no money coming home. You make $0. That's all I'm saying. So Uber's not, you don't get paid between rides. When somebody's in the car, you're getting paid. But if I have to drive 3 miles to the next ride, I don't get paid for that. So you might drive a whole total of 20, 30 miles, but you only have somebody in the car for 17. So you don't get paid for all that. So don't be fooled by that Uber stuff. Uber ain't really paying you what you think it is. It ain't that. Next one, you got IRS. The IRS tax season. Now, this don't have nothing to do with us, you and I per se, but I thought this was interesting. The IRS says it will audit. Oh, these damn pop-ups. The IRS says its audits are about to surge, and who's about to be most at risk? They're saying, the IRS, they're aiming to audit people 22%. They're going to audit 22% more people, up from, I think, 12. And they're going to audit corporations up to $250 million with assets in the year 2026. Let me tell you why that's not true. Don't believe that. Don't believe the hype. IRS is not doing none of that. Here's why the IRS don't audit rich people. IRS doesn't audit rich people because rich people got money to pay lawyers. Rich people got money to drag that stuff out long time. When the last time, only person you really heard go to jail for taxes is like somebody, it's some entertainer. You don't hear about these CEOs, these congressmen. You don't hear about none of them going to jail for no taxes. I'm pretty sure they have tax problems too. But they don't go to jail for that because then people can hire lawyers. Most people who go to jail for taxes don't got the lawyers. But if you got the lawyers, you got to worry about that. That's why billionaires don't get audited like that, because The IRS don't have the lawyers to fight with them people. Billionaire, he can hire 6-7 lawyers and they can work round the clock, just dealing with taxes. They got that kind of money. IRS got a budget. Look at the budget. If you go to the federal website right now, look at the IRS's budget. It ain't that high. That's why the IRS goes after people who don't have a lot of money because they don't have the lawyers to fight. That's why they go out of people who don't have that much money because they know you, me, other people. Well, I'm not gonna say y'all. Y'all might got that big money. I don't have that kind of money to fight with the IRS. So the IRS will send me that letter. You're gonna get scared and you're gonna pay whatever they ask for. IRS uses fear. They got guns and they do all that. Kick your door in. Where the money at? Give us the pay stuff. Come on now. That's why people pay the IRS because they don't have the you don't have the legal representation to fight them. And these aren't like regular lawyers. These tax lawyers cost lots of money because that's a very specialized skill. You can't, tax lawyers ain't cheap. Everybody don't just need a tax. You don't just need a tax lawyer. Everybody doesn't need one. When you need one, you probably owe some big money. So, that's that. The taxes is IRS is gonna be out auditing people. So watch out. Make sure you get your stuff in there. Make sure you got your stuff together. And last but not least, we got Sam's Club. I don't know if you shop at Sam's Club, but this is gonna be wild. It's gonna be funny to me. Sam's Club AI will manage the Sam's Club exits by the end of 2024 in order to slash bottlenecks at the door. So apparently, Sam's Club is going to now have, I don't know, something you have to scan your receipt to get out. Now, how is this gonna make this more efficient? Because the people at the door right now, they just glance down, look, swipe, go. You're gonna have to sit there and probably try to scan the ticket, scan it just like you try. If you try to get out the parking garage, you got to put your ticket in there, your credit card, and it be all messed up. And then the line behind you, because everything ain't working right, the line get long. That's what's gonna happen with that. It's gonna slow things down. I flew out of Jacksonville Airport, and they got this automated security. It's terrible. It took me way more time to get through. AI ain't perfect. AI is there to assist humans, not do the work. At no point in time have robots done the work for you. They assist you. Your calculator only helps you so damn much. Your calculator can do all the math in the world, but it don't know what the hell it's doing it for. Like they got AI. They're gonna start having AI through the drive-through. You know how long the line gonna be? The AI, they train to speak perfect English. What happened when a person come through and they don't speak the English? What they gonna do then? How you gonna help? They talk real loud, they talk real fast. So what you gonna do then? The AI can't do that. The AI can't take that. So we're gonna be sitting up there because somebody got an accent because they trying to order their cheeseburger and the AI don't get it. All this AI stuff gonna make the line long, man. I'm trying to tell you, it ain't all good. It ain't all good. AI ain't they're not about to fire everybody over AI. I work with AI. I work in accounting. Oh, AI is about to take over accounting. No, it's not. We still look. Show me when AI can build them type of spreadsheets that I can. Show me when AI can put all these formulas in and build these kind of spreadsheets. I'll wait. AI ain't about to take everybody's job. Don't be fooled. AI helps you assist. Vacuum cleaner been around for a long time. That's AI. A fan is AI. AI, come on, man. Artificial intelligence. They just overusing the word. They're just overusing the word. AI has been here. It's just getting better as it should. It should also get cheaper. It should also save us some money. Because they keep saying things go up in society, things cost more money. Not true. Things get less expensive as they get better at producing it. The cell phones cost way less than what they used to because they got better at making them. Remember how much the flat TV was when it came out? It's not that no more. You can get a flat TV for $200 right now. I remember when I got my first one, I was so excited. Look, things start costing less money as time goes on. So that's not all true. Some things do cost less as time goes on. So don't let these people have you scared. Oh no, that's gonna cost too much money. No, it's a lot of stuff. I'm pretty sure a light bulb was a lot more than what it is now in 1950. I'm sure that. How much was a computer? You remember computers used to be like big and bulky. Now you can put a computer in your pocket. You use your cell phone. You got a laptop. A laptop is thinner than a toaster. A laptop is thinner than a ream of paper. So you know what it is. But anyway, man, I appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. Got the viewers are growing. Everybody's growing, man. So I hope y'all appreciate what I'm doing. I thank y'all for the comments, tuning in. being a part of this show. I'm trying to switch it up, add some more in, add some different things in there. Just add some variety, add some different things to the show. So, you like Top Dollar? Drop a comment if you like Top Dollar. I bring Top Dollar back. I got Chef Fantastico. I got a whole bunch of characters. So, I got a lot of stuff we're doing, but I'm going to bring it to you here first on the show because y'all rocking with me. I'm rocking with y'all. I think y'all will be back Thursday night. And I'm thinking about stepping up another day. If y'all really like the show, I'm thinking about doing Monday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. If you really dig it, I'm gonna step it up to Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Haven't decided yet, but it's really a consideration. Please, please, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. On the road to 20,000 subscribers, trying to get to 20,000 subscribers. Each and every subscription matters. Yours matters. Each and every like matters, and yours really, really matters. I thank you all for tuning in. I'll be back Thursday night with some more hot, fresh stuff for you. Until then, be safe, take care, and stay cheap, not broke.